Hello my dear learners, welcome to my channel. In this video series, we are learning the Java programming language with practical demonstration. In the previous video, we learned about user-defined exception, top-level nested class and inner class practically. To learn that concept, please watch my previous video. Now, in this video, we will learn about local inner class, anonymous inner class, and enum data type practically. So let's start the session. This is the program that we have discussed in our previous video. It is a top level nested class and another is a inner class. So these two programs that we have discussed in our previous video, you can watch my previous video and understand these two concepts. It is a top level nested class and inner class. Now in this video we will discuss about a local inner class, anonymous inner class and enum data type. Okay. So let's start with the local inner class first. So there are total 4 type of inner class available in the Java. One is a top level nested class, another is a inner class, next is a local inner class and fourth one is anonymous inner class. So these two programs that we have discussed in our previous video, it is a top level nested class and it was a inner class that we have discussed in our previous video. This is what the concept I am discussing with you guys. It is a inner class, that is what we have done, and now it is time to focus on the local inner class. So what is local inner class? When we declare a class inside a method, constructor or block is known as a local class. You can say a local inner class also. So this is most important and a point about the local class. When we declare a class inside a method, constructor or a block is known as a local inner class. It means that you can create a class in the method, inside the method. At that time this class is called a local class. You can see in my example over here also. Class A is outer class. In that class A, I have defined a method. Method name is a display, and in that method I have created a class name as a B. Okay, and that class called a local class. So this is what the concept of local class. Let's see the practical demonstration for the local inner class. So here I have created a new file. This is for the local inner class. In this file I will give you the demonstration for the local inner class. Okay. So first of all I will create a class over here and the class name is local inner demo. Say for example you can create a class, a local also. This is what I have created, a class name as local. I am creating another class local inner demo over here. Okay, I am copying the class name. I am saving the file now. I am saving the file in the nested class folder local inner demo.java. In that class I will write public static void main over here. It is a starting point of the program execution. So this is the class name as a local. Will have a method, say for example void a message. Okay, and in that method I will write system.out.println. Say for example here I will write local inner class. So this is what the method is. I have created a method in the local class. The class name is local. Okay, in that I have created a method. Now to call this method I have to create an object of that local class. I will create it local L equal to new local, say for example. So this is what we have created an object name is L. Now I can call a method L dot message and semicolon. Okay, so this is what the general concept of a class. There are no any inner class I have defined, but I am just increasing some font size for of my CMD. I am moving to the particular directory location cd nested class, and in that nested class I am compiling the file javac local inner demo.java. It is compiled successfully. Now I am running the file java local inner demo. You can see the output local inner class is printed into the output, but this class is not a local inner class. Now I have just created a class and create a method and create an object of that class and called a method. It is simple structure of the object oriented programming. Now what I will do over here, I will create a method over here, void display. Say for example, in this display method, okay, you can do like that also. I will copy that class and paste that class in my display method. So you can see the code structure now. There is a class named as a local inner demo. In that class, I have a method named as display, and in that method, I have created a class named as a local class. And in that local class, I have created another method named as message. So display is a method of the local inner class, and in that display method, I have created a class name as a local class, and display method have the local class. Say for example over here class local. Okay, here I have created an object of that local class and called a method of the local class. Method name is msg. So this is what over here I have created a local inner class. You can delete that code from here also. You can paste it over here. So this is what the code structure of the local inner class. You can create a class into the method. This is called local inner class, and to create an object of that local class, you can create an object of that local class outside of the particular local class. Over here you can say I have created an object outside of the local class. So here I have created an object local L equal to new local. L is our object, and by using that object I am calling a method named msg. Okay, so msg is our method of the local inner class. So as you can see over here, I have created a local inner class name as a local. So now local inner demo is our outer class. You can create an object of that class also. Local inner demo lid equal to new local inner demo, and if you want to call that display method at that time, you can call using the object lid.display. In this program we have called two methods. One method is of local class and one method is of the outer class. To call a outer class method, you have to create object of the outer class. To call a inner class method, to call a local class method, you have to create an object of the local class. This is what the basic concept of the object oriented programming. If you want to call a method, at that time you need to call an object. So what I am doing over here is I am just writing public static void main over here, and I am cutting that code and paste it over here. Now you can see the structure of my code. This is totally different structure. I have a local inner demo. In that I have a display method. Local inner demo is our class. In that we have a display method. Okay, so in the display method we have a local class, and we have called a method of the outer class and a local class also by creating an object of the particular outer class and local inner class. This is what the concept of the local inner class. When you create a class inside the method, it is called a local inner class. Here I have written public static void main outside of the display method. So local inner class as the display method. To call display method, you have to create an object of the local inner demo. And to call a message method, you have to create an object of the local class. So this is a very important, interesting and easy concept. You can compile and run this code. You will have the same output, local inner class. Okay, because when we have created object of the local class and called a method name as msg, but you can see over here when the display method is called, it will create an object of the local class, and then by using that object we are calling a method name as msg. I hope you are understanding this concept. You can have a variable over here, private integer data equal to 30, and you can access this member in the local inner class also. Okay, I am saving the file and I am compiling the file. So for example, Java C local inner demo. Now running the file, you can see in the output. Now I am compiling again and running again. You can see in the output local inner class 30. So please understand this concept. When you run the program, it will run from public static void main. In the void main, you have created an object of the local inner demo. By using that object, you are calling a method display. When you call a display method, it will create an object of the local class, and then you have called a message method by using the L object of the local class. So this is what all structure, all the flow that I told you is the flow of the program. It is called a local inner class. Okay, now we are discussing about the anonymous inner class. What is anonymous inner class? When we declare a class without a name, it is known as anonymous class. It is defined and created at the same place. So when you create an object, at that time you can create a class. It is called anonymous inner class. And what is the functionality of inner class is when we declare a class without name, it is called a anonymous class. So here will declare a class without name, it is called anonymous class. So when we declare a class without name, it is known as anonymous class. So here what we will do over here is we will create a class without a name. So it is very interesting concept. Till now what we have done, we have created a class with a name. Now it is a defined and created at the same place. You can see over here. Now you can create a class without the name. So it is called anonymous inner class, and it is defined and created at the same place. When you use the new operator, at that time you can create a class without any name. But I will give you another practical demonstration for the anonymous inner class, but keep this point in your mind. It is defined and created at the same place. When you declare a class without name, it is known as anonymous inner class. I will give you the another practical demonstration for the anonymous inner class. So let's start the practical for the anonymous inner class. So here I am creating another file. I am just giving a comment over here. It is anonymous inner class. Over here I will create a class, say for example class name as test. So test is our class, and I am creating another class name as anonymous inner class. So this is also a class. I am copying the class name over here. I am saving the file anonymous inner class.java, and in that class I will write public static void main. It is a starting point of the program execution. Okay, and over here what I will do, I will create a method void display, and in the display method I will write system.out.println. Say for example here I will write a string. In the double quote I will write over here hello from test. Okay, so you can see over here when this method is called, the hello from test string will be displayed on the out. I will create an object of the test class, but anonymously you can call a method. Say for example I will write test t equal to new test. This is what we have done to create an object, and by using that object you can call a method, say for example t.display. Okay, this is what the basic concept of the class and method and object. So I am saving the file. There are no any anonymous class are defined in this program, but before writing to the anonymous inner class, I will give you the basic information about class, object and method. Okay, so this is what we have done in my previous videos also. You can watch my previous video to understand what is class, what is object, what is method, how to create an object, how to call a method. These all topics I have discussed in my previous videos in this channel. Here I am just compiling the file first. Java C anonymous inner class .java. I am compiling the file first. Compile successfully. Now I am running the file java anonymous inner class. Enter. So you will have in the output hello from test. We have created an object of the test class and called a display method. Okay, now I am commenting to calling a display method. Now what is anonymous class? What I am doing is I am just copying that class and I am removing that semicolon. From here I am writing this scope to my particular main class. You can create another class also. Say for example class MCA. So this scope is for class MCA. Okay, I hope you are understanding this concept. Now I am giving the scope of the particular class over here. See, this is what I have created an anonymous inner class on the line number 12 and 14. I have started the curly brackets after the constructor bracket, and I have ended the curly bracket, and after that I have put the semicolon over here. This is just for the scope I have given. This is just a scope for the class MCA, and this is I have given the scope for the anonymous inner class. So there are no any class name that I have given in this scope. You can see over here line number 12 and 14, I do not have provided any class name over here, but it is also called a anonymous inner class. The class without name, it's called anonymous inner class, and you can call this type of class by providing a scope to your constructor. So when you are providing that curly bracket start and end the curly bracket and semicolon. So this is what the class test I have written over here. I have created a class test, and I am just commenting this test class. You can see over here when you commenting this line, I am just removing that line also. Class MCA, I am removing that. Okay. So now as you can see over here, I have created a object of the test class, and with that test object I have created anonymous inner class. See, as you can see in the code, we have commented the test class. In this scope you can create a method. Say for example, here you can write public void display. Okay, so display method, I am creating a display method over here. On the line number 3 also I have created, but it was in the class. And on the line number 11 I have created a display method. See over here, I am just copying that code and paste it over here. On the line number 11 I have created a display method, but this display method is for the anonymous class. So here I will write hello from anonymous. Okay, before that I have compiling the file, compiled successfully. Now as you can see over here, there are no any error and exception are generating by the Java. Okay, so this code is syntactically okay. It is working properly. It is compiling successfully now. So this is how you can create an anonymous inner class by using the curly brackets, by providing the scope. Now I'm running the file, run successfully, but we are not getting any statement into the output because we don't have called that display method. You can see on the line number 15, I have commented this line. Okay, now I'm comment out this line. You can see over here, by using that object you can call a display method. So I am compiling again and running again Java anonymous inner class. You can see over here in the output hello from anonymous. So now this anonymous class is created, and a method is also called by the object of the anonymous class. So you can see over here, this test class is we have provided into the command. It is not executing. So this is how you can create an anonymous inner class, and you can call a method of the anonymous inner class by using the object. This is what the syntax of the how to create anonymous inner class. And in that class you will have a method also. You can call that method by using the particular object of the class. See over here, we have created object t, and by using that t object we are calling a method named as a display. And in that display method I have written system.out.println hello from anonymous. So this is what the flow of the anonymous inner class, how you can create anonymous inner class. This is the way to create anonymous inner class. Here you can write a constructor over here also. So test is our constructor. I will writing over here, see over here, hello from anonymous constructor. So as we know that, so when we create an object, you can see over here, Java is providing an error, invalid method declaration, return type required. Invalid method declaration, return type required. Java is assuming that a test is our method because we are creating an anonymous class. So anonymous class does not have any name. So by this point there will no any constructor you can define of the anonymous inner class. This is what the most important point also. You cannot create a constructor for anonymous inner class. Keep this point in your mind. Okay, so now what I am doing is I am just removing that commented line, and now you can see in the code I am just changing the test to Atmiya. Say for example, now my code is looks like Atmiya t equal to new Atmiya. So t is the object of the Atmiya class, but we are calling anonymously. Now I am compiling the file. See over here, Atmiya cannot find symbol Atmiya. Okay, so for that what you have to do is cannot find a symbol name as Atmiya. So Java is not getting a name as Atmiya, any type available into the Java. There are no any type available as Atmiya in this program, right? This is why Java is giving me the error. So you have to write that class first, and then you have to compile first. Here I will write, say for example, Atmiya, class Atmiya. Now I am providing the scope of the class, and then you can write a method over here. So now you can compile the file first. You can see cannot find symbol variable t of type Atmiya. So Atmiya is a class that we have created. In that I have to write public void display. Okay, so display method that we have created in the Atmiya class, and in that display method I will copy this line and paste it over here, and over here I will write hello from Atmiya class. Okay, now I am saving the file. So this is what you have to create a class first. Before creating an anonymous inner class, you have to create a class and a method also. So t is the object of the Atmiya class. By using that t object, you can call a method name as a display. Now I am compiling again. It is compiled successfully. Now I am running the file Java anonymous inner class. Enter. You can see over here hello from anonymous. Okay, I am just commenting this line and compile again and run again. You can see over here when I am running the file it will print hello from anonymous, because this Atmiya class we have commented now. So in this line of code there are no any, but as you can see in the folder there will be a class file name as Atmiya. See over here atmiya.class file, because when you compile the file it will create a class file. Okay, so when you compile the file it will create a two class file, atmiya.class and anonymous inner class dot class file. I am compiling again. See over here it is giving me an error, cannot find symbol Atmiya. Okay, because what we have done, we have commented that line. So now I am comment out this line. I am compiling again and running again. So now this class is created. Now I am commenting this line. I am running this file now. You can see now hello from anonymous. So once you compiled the class, once you created a class file for the class, after that you can comment out that line, and you can call the method as an anonymous inner class. You can create an anonymous inner class by using the scope operator. A scope operator is a curly bracket start and curly bracket over. It is a scope operator. You can use that braces to create an anonymous inner class. So this is what the concept of the anonymous inner class. I given you the practical demonstration for how to create anonymous inner class and how to call a method available in the anonymous inner class. So I hope you are understanding this concept thoroughly. This is very important and interesting concept to understand. It is an anonymous inner class, a class without any name. A class do not have any name. It's called anonymous inner class. So this is what we have done, all the nested class of the Java, top level nested class, inner class, local class and anonymous inner class. So that for type of a class we have discussed practically in this video. Now, what is the next topic is, our next topic is enum type. What is enum type? It is called enumerated type also, enumeration type also. Okay, so this question may be asked in your examination or may be asked into the interview. So please be focused over here. This is also a very important concept of the Java. You can create a enumeration data type in the Java also, like a C and C++. You can create an enumeration type in the Java also. So what is enum nested type? Let's understand this concept in detail. So as we know that a class is also a user defined data type. Okay, so here enum is also a type available in the Java. I am creating a enum over here. To create a enum, you need to use the enum keyword. Okay, so enumeration. When you create an enumeration, if you have a fixed number of instance, at that time you will create an enumeration. Okay, so here I have created an enum name as a mobile. In that I am creating instance, say for example Samsung 400, then Nokia 250, say for example 300, and Vivo with 400, okay, with 500 semicolon. So these four instance I have created for the enumeration, and name of the enumeration is the mobile. So when you have a fixed number of instance, at that time enum will be created. I am creating a variable integer p and creating a constructor over here also. Say for example mobile integer p. So I will write this dot p equal to p, and I will write over here integer show price method. I am creating a method name as a show price. It will return the value of the p. Okay, so when this constructor is called, the initial value will be assigned to the variable p, and show price method will return that particular value for the p variable. And this 4 is the instance that we have created for the for our enum. Enum is a keyword that is used to create a enum. As if you need to a class, at that time class keyword is used. Now when you want to create an enum, at that time the enum keyword will be used. So here I will write a for each loop for, say for example mobile m colon mobile dot values. So values method is used to get all the values of the instance for the enumeration. So this is what the for loop, it is called a for each loop. All the values are assigned to the m variable each and every time. You can see over here it return all the instance of enum type in the array. So values method will return the array type one by one. All the values are assigning into the m variable over here on the line number 14. That m variable has the iterating with all the values. So it is also called a for each loop. I will write over here system.out.println. I will write m over here. So m has the all the values available for the enum type. So m plus, here I will concatenating with the string. Here I will write m plus. So mobile dot values, all the values are coming into the m one by one, and then we are printing the value m by using the loop. Okay, so now I am going to the particular folder cd dot dot slash. I will go to the enum folder. Okay, and then over here I will compile the file java c enum demo.java. It is compiled successfully. Now running the file java enum demo. Enter. See in the output you will have Samsung, Nokia and Vivo. This is the instance we have created in our enum. So our enum is a mobile. Mobile is our enum type, and in that type we have created a 4 instance. Samsung, we have created a 3 instance. Samsung, Nokia and Vivo. And to get the name of the instance, this is the way you can get the name of the all the instance by using the for each loop. This is how you can access the instance, all the instance of the enumeration by using the values method, and that values method will return the array values, and all the array values is assigning into the m one by one, and then we are printing into the loop. This is how this program is executing, and we are getting output Samsung, Nokia and Vivo. Here I can write over here concatenating with the string m dot show price. So I am calling a method over here also, and I am another concatenating with the string. Okay, so this show price method will provide us the value of the enum. Say for example, I am compiling again and running again. You can see Samsung 400, Nokia 300 and Vivo 500. So that show price method we have written on the line number 8. It is returning the values of the instance. Okay, so show price is returning. Here I can write, say for example, m cost plus show price plus these dollars. So this is, now I have given you the formatted output. Now we can see in the output Samsung cost $400, Nokia cost $300 and Vivo cost $500. So this is how you can create an enumeration type. Enum is a data type which have the fixed number of instance and a constructor also. And the enumeration type will have some methods also. The method name is name, ordinal and values. So here I will write a mobile, say for example, return equal to mobile dot Nokia, or you can say a mobile dot Vivo. So I have created an object of the enum type by using these syntax mobile ref equal to mobile dot Vivo. So here we have created of three instances, Samsung, Nokia and Vivo. But from these ref I am just accessing the Vivo instance. So here I will write system.out.println. Now first of all I will print the ordinal value. I am writing over here ordinal colon. I am concatenating with the plus operator. Here I will write ref dot ordinal method. Ref dot ordinal. I am calling a method name as ordinal. So that ordinal method, when I am compiling the file, that ordinal method return the index of the particular instance. If you want to know what is the index of my instance, at that time the ordinal method will be used. So I am compiling the file, running the file. You can see ordinal colon 2 in the output. So 0, 1 and 2. The index of the instance is starting from the 0 as an array. So I am just changing into my code. Now I am writing ref.name. Okay, so now I want to know what is the name of my instance. I am compiling the file, running the file. You can see name colon Vivo over here. So by the name method we are getting a name of the instance. Now we have another method also. These values method in ordinal method and a name method, and a show price method is our user defined method. You can call that a user defined method also, and now you can see in the output price equal to 500. So this is the method. This is how you can access the values of the enum instance by the ordinal method, name method, a values method and a show price method available for the enumeration. So that's all from my side in this video. In the next video we will learn about what is collection in Java, types of collection, common method of the collection, array list interface of a collection, and iterator object practically. So our next video is very important to understand. So stay tuned to my channel, like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.